Hi, I'm Sandra, aka The Happiest. Here we transform with the ultimate wellness, eudaimonic happiness. Ready for yours? I talk a lot about the ripple effect, that changing your life will change the world. And I'm sure that sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but it ain't. Every morning for the past 10 years, the first thing I do is check my phone for good news. If you know, you know. So I was absolutely devastated when I read of Glen Hansard's death as I woke at 4:45 on the morning of July 29th. It was a shocking and sorrowful disappointment. Such a terrible loss. Maybe you felt that way too. Maybe you had no idea who this man was. I'm sure by now you do. Let me preface this by saying I was an admirer of Glen's, not a superfan. I've adored him since The Commitments, which is a wonderful film that you must see if you love film or music, and especially if you love film and music. It's fecking delightful. Glen was so young then, only 19, and you saw that spark, that something, and that something was deep. Glen was the kind of artist, the kind of human that you didn't have to follow because you knew your paths would cross, one way or another. And you just felt better knowing he was out there doing what he was doing. He touched people in a profound way, even in passing, even if you only saw once. He wasn't a legend in the sense that Bowie is a legend. He is one now, though. He wasn't a supernova like Jeff Buckley was a supernova, but he took Jeff to Chenet, the New York coffee house where Buckley would be discovered. He wasn't a Bono or a Van Morrison in the sense they are household names, but household names knew him and loved him and respected him. My point in all of this, speaking about a famous man who I never met and the impact of his death, is to highlight the effect one person can have on one person, which in turn becomes many people. Because each time Glen met one person, he changed them. That's what people have been saying over and over these past weeks. And he met so many people. Without a doubt, the people he changed others as well. Glen Hansard personifies the ripple effect. He took the joy and integrity of his art and shared it, and then shared the joy and integrity of other artists with us, some who busked on Grafton Street like he did. And this example is easy to give because he did have fame, though he never chased it. He just loved playing music and played it whenever he could, never really stopped being a busker. The man would literally strum holes through his guitars. He was a light, a wonderful bit of good, who knew there was plenty to go around and shared. He created a tsunami of love and connection through the people he touched, be it in person, through song, or on the screen. It saddens me that we lost such a lovely human in such a tragic way. It fills me with appreciation to hear all the stories about him and his stories about others, and this joyful web of connection he wove. And I hope that web serves as a net to catch and support his loved ones through their grief. Glen was one of a kind, the truest version of himself. You could feel that, even from a distance. This kind soul embodies why I do this work and why I'm so passionate about it. I can't tell you that he was a happy man. That was for him to say. It's pretty evident, though, that he had a strong sense of self, of purpose, of appreciation, of community, and I believe we can see he knew his worth. I hope he knew. He had to. That all comes with eudaimonic well-being, strong and deep and authentic. Being the very true you is the greatest gift you can give to both yourself and those around you. You may never know the impact you have on people through your kindness and generosity or your wisdom. Understand that your impact can be powerful. Be mindful of that. Remember there is plenty. Feel good about sharing. Let yourself ripple. It will have an effect. Rest peacefully, Glen, and thank you. You did change the world. Thanks so much, friends. I love that you're here. See you next week.